Okay guys, so we just had our third official hotfix of this wipe in Ghost of Tabor. I'll go through it with you, but I want to talk about something afterwards that I think needs to be discussed. So let's go forward with the patch notes here. Patch 0.8.0 hotfix numero 3 has now been deployed. Please consider restarting your quest after patch is applied. If you don't see the update on Steam, try restarting Steam. Okay, so bug fixes and improvements. Fix an issue where squad voice chat was not working when loading in raid. Improved reliability of contact tab to lower the chances of seeing an online friend as offline. So they're still working on that particular system. The whole like friend grouping and voice chat they fixed relatively quickly because it was super buggy. Like even when I would shut it off, I'd hear my teammates double through Discord and the in-game chat, and when it was turned on sometimes it wasn't working. So I'm glad that got fixed for the quest users because they don't get to use Discord and have like a chat amongst themselves while they're in raids together. And this brings me to something I want to talk about, guys, because I was pretty optimistic on how early we were going to get new content for this wipe. I was under the impression they were like very ready with the new content, but this is why they do the content patches halfway through wipe, because wipe happened, they added all of these bug fixes, all this, like, you know, we got the new DLC, but like even with bug fixes comes other bugs and they can't see it because they only have so many people testing the game. We are the testers. It is in beta state. It's in an early beta state. The game is in development, so it's up to us, because there's so many of us playing at the same time, there's so much of a higher chance that we're going to run into bugs. That being said, we've been running into a lot of bugs, guys. Ghost of Tabor has a lot of bugs right now. It's nowhere near as bad as it was when the game was first around. Like I started maybe 3 wipes in, and it's not nearly as bad as it was. Like nothing totally game breaking right now. I feel actually pretty spoiled with how good this game feels. It's a good game. It's a fun game. It's my favorite so far, and it especially feels good on the standalone. And I know they prioritize optimizing the standalone as best they can, and the game feels really good because I think the future of VR gaming is going to be standalone. Ultimately, standalone is going to win this race because of the ease of access of the standalone headsets, and they're only going to get cheaper. If you're playing on standalone, just keep in mind that despite all the bugs in this game, the devs have your best interest in mind to make this product as good as it can be. So guys, with this being said, there are a lot of bugs in the game, and I just don't think we're going to get a lot of content as soon as I thought. I thought maybe we'd get content a month in, but now I'm not so sure. Like, why would they add new content when there's all these bugs? And I think the majority of the sentiment out there is fix the bugs before you add new content. And I see the logic in that big time, because a lot of times what happens with these developers is that they start implementing things, even bug fixes, that add more bugs. You can fix a bug and put in some sort of like, you know, patch to fix that bug. That patch will cause 3 more bugs. The fixes for those 3 bugs will, you know, multiply and duplicate and etc. You know what I'm saying. That's a part of a curation in gaming called development hell, when those bugs are just, you know, multiplying like fucking Agent Smith in the Matrix, where it's like, you know, 1 of him, there's 2 of him, and then there's 4, and then there's 8, and then, you know, so on and so on. Dude, it happens. Agent Smith is real in gaming development. So be patient this wipe, because they got a lot cooking in terms of content, but they got to get these bugs under control, because they do not want to get lost in the weeds of development. That's going to cost a lot of money that the company doesn't have, because they're paying for servers and other things that are coming out of Scott's pocket. You know, his very heavy pocket. I'm sure the man does well, but hey, he's making a VR game and it's not an incredibly profitable industry to be in. Be patient, continue supporting the game. I know I am, and good luck in your raids.